back. Hopefully it actually worked this time. Cat. God damn it. 8 to 13. The 8 to 21 is just so much better. Alright, cat. Alright. Give me a second, we'll get into it. There we go. One second. And there we go.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Another broken moon lantern.
Do you feel it? The chill on your skin, in your lungs. This darkness is diseased.
Shrouded in no ordinary shadows. What evil lurks within such darkness?
It's the only way to Moonrise Towers. We have to push through.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me. The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do. Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be some... Those signs we found about Dark Justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple.
Shadow rucksack.
Eyes open. Watch the shadows.
To draw any attention. Out of sight, out of mind.
So I say the irony of
Stay
sneaking
together.
with a torch.
Keep to the light. Stop! Who's there? I saw a simple monk break a fella's spine once. Hands where I can see 'em. Jonas, move in!
Oh, Jonas. All I did was stand there. Move in. Let me just stand here for 20 seconds. And stare at you. What do you mean move in?
Where are you? Jonas? Can you see our torches?
Jonas was kind of an idiot.
I can't see anything. Something's wrong. Follow my voice. Come back to the light!
Who's there? Meg? Is that?
Jonas? Jonas.
Harpers! To arms!
Nine to 17 ain't bad. It ain't 10 to 20. That ain't bad.
Ready. Have to keep going.
Saved with 1 HP.
Victory is darkness. It's cursed. I can feel it leeching the life from me.
I feel it too. Losing energy. Losing focus.
You ain't losing shit. You got a torch.
Shit. Jonas. Make every strike count!
Finish that!
Bro, better get back in the light.
Shall be done.
Good thing I have Lathander's light. Good old Lathander. Classic Lathander. What's that lightning charges? Maybe got 6 lightning charges. 2 lightning infusion. Arcane synergy.
I'm ready.
Cat?
chase.
Well done. Now we've got to move. I know a safe place. Give me your map. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat. That's right. Protected by magic. Only spot in the region that's not been swallowed up by this damn curse. Light will save you here on the outskirts, but a few paces deeper you're screwed. If you want to catch your breath, the inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
No day, no night. It's as though time itself has abandoned this place. Similar to the astral plane in some ways. Wouldn't you say, Lazel?
Hardly. The astral plane is threaded with
Not for
light
me to
and
interfere.
silver. Life-giving and wondrous in all directions.
Hope you're ready. Oh, Gale's not.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
Damn, they hit hard. Game has to render it, give it a moment, and think about it. Alright. They didn't even get that hurt by it. Halfway to level 8.
This place is protected.
Enough time.
Must be the refuge the Harpers spoke of.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Come. Jahira!
A level head. Let us see if you will get to keep it. Kindness is too often a decoy.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know... it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul. who protected the Emerald Grove?
Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. I'd pretty much trust her with my life.
A true soul with a mind of her own? How is that possible? What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations! You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
Blood, this is heavy.
Whatever I expected to find was cursed gloom. Certainly wasn't this. A glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
That's one way of looking at it. You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I brought enough to see us through. Cheeky. But, since you're asking... If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
It's not a bad staff. It's not too bad. Not bad. The bowl's strength, and increase your strength by a score of 2. So it's pretty much the opposite of the one I have. Medium armor, full dexterity modifier to your armor class. I think that. Ooh, that's nice. It's not a bad one.
Take care now.
My armor class is 16 at the moment.
How's the Baron taking?
17 now.
It ain't pretty, but it can take weight. It'll need to.
One
Clerics magic won't hold out the darkness forever.
No time to rest.
You better.
It's you. And if you find any interesting materials in need of when I could send some. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Eldritch Knight. Or a Warlock Pact weapon. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's a really good one. -1 intelligence, -1 wisdom, but +2 strength. Only 6 to 15, kind of trash. I guess I'm broke.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Now what did I buy?
Blackets will be done.
Or I'm a dead man walking.
I bought the bow.
Looking ahead.
It's a hell of a bow having that haste on there. Grants resistance to fire and cold. Like, that's huge.
What to do?
I've definitely seen that ox before. Has the same strange look in its eye.
Need anything?
Absolutely. Rare to...
Need anything?
It's perfect.
Need anything?
Well.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything else.
Damn, it's really good for resale. Glad I didn't buy that other one now. Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 fire damage. Your unarmed attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 necrotic damage and can possibly inflict bleeding. That is huge. When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take 1 to 4 fire damage. Take 1 less piercing damage. About 18.
Let's get going.
She can't even be crit. Cannot even be critically hit.
Don't wander far. We need to talk.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jahira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Well, consider this an experiment, then. Indulge me. Bottoms up.
They all disapproved.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? That was a public display of hope. Despite private reservations. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Ketherick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here. Commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketherick's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Alright, so whatever happens here, I can't re-roll it. I can't reload it. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. This could go poorly, or this could go very well. And we'll see. If she gets ganged up on and dies in the first set of attacks before I even get a chance to attack, I'm not going to be very happy.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you. Small inn. We've been waiting, hoping against hope, for someone like you. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier. Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself. You have not known tranquility until you have felt the Absolute's embrace. That I can promise you.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Indeed, they fell over. Already at half health. What the goddamn was that, Shadowheart? What the fuck was that? Why? Sometimes I hate this game. She might be paralyzed, but you ain't gonna hurt her now. Still alive, still kicking. No, he's not. Oh shit. Didn't even see that motherfucker. And now we're all paralyzed. That's not good. Fuck yeah.
Serene she might seem, but nature has found.
Thank you, Chihiro. I appreciate that. These guys undead? Undead? They sure as fuck are. At least Isabella's sanctuary. She ain't dying anytime soon. He mad. He got the fuck out of there. That's a hell of a throw. Or use the weakest magic missile he had in his arsenal. Get him, Nija.
No time for mercy. At the ready.
heading there.
No time to waste.
In striking distance.
He's just out of striking distance. No, I can hit him.
Where's Jaheira? Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that. Let's hope you're the key to all of this. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
In prison while Baldur's Gate burned.
Thought you'd be 10 yards? Ceres, a pity. You pulled them from one death trap only for me to... Gone. And more than half, we were ambushed out in the cursed lands. They were toying with us. Making Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place.
We're in a dilapidated inn, surrounded by cursed darkness. Only a fool wouldn't be afraid. We've no brighter horizon ahead of us. There's just the city. If I can get us there alive.
But... thanks. It was sweet of you to try.
Good work routing. Anyone who goes charging into those shadows is dead.
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. Let's not give up on him yet. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers? Merciful Timora. That's the first piece of good news I've heard since Elturel. But I'm not pinning all my hopes on you. I trust you will do everything you can to free the Duke. But in case you don't find a way, I'll be heading to Baldur's Gate to seek reinforcements. The Council sent a carrier pigeon with news that the city has been dealing with absolutist attacks. The Steel Watch is holding strong. I'll request that Lord Gortash send some of them to aid in the fight against Moonrise. The curse won't harm them.
You know the name Gortash, a councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics.
Gortash.
He's no lord.
Lord Gortash is the man responsible for the creation of the Steel Watch. It's no wonder he earned the title. The Steel Watch are the future of warfare. Gondian automatons that can be sent into battle without risking any lives. Except those of our enemies. Lord Gortash had only completed work on the prototypes before Ravengard and I left for Elturel, but even they were formidable. With the Steel Watch at our backs, we can storm the tower whatever Ketheric throws at us, I'm sure of it. I'll do my best, but there's every chance I'll fall to the curse or the cult before I reach the city. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. That Harper's mind is as sharp as her blade. Follow her guidance. Farewell. We'll meet again, God's willing.
Flame color. We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him. If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate. No, not till I met Art, anyway. It seems to be all he remembers. Wait! Take this letter. It was in his pocket.
Might as well do a level rest after that battle. Didn't really use that many spells though.
Playtime's over, pet.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that.
Notice she's just a projection.
In the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out. I'd start caring. And quick, sunshine. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Yeah, that was not the right one. Yep. Inspiration? Gotta do better in that game. Give me something better. Thank you.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
I got it.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy. Bravo! Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soul-bearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mazora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it, but I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. Can already feel her scheming. She won't let me go without a fuss. Trust me on this. The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War. And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Then we know our mission. All roads converge at Moonrise.
But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. Thaniel is no ordinary child. He is the very spirit of this land. If this fist knows where he is, then perhaps we can save him. Save everything. I will go to see him at once. Join me when you can.
He literally did. He's gone. Gone like the Flash. So who the fuck wants to talk? God damn it.
This dark land must be filled with the broken, the beaten, the desperate. The perfect preying ground for a devil who offers a way out for those who sign on the dotted line. I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. Help me find him, and you'll find out. When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now I know what to ask for. All in due time. I'm sure...
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here.
This is so
You did a
funny. It
brave
has the
thing,
same scar.
saving those people in the
And I
grove.
randomized her. I guess they're both fairly randomized, but still.
Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
Yes. Yes, I am. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. There is no doubt. Moonrise Towers. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. This is not just about you and I anymore. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers. Now I must rest.
In the longest camp of my life.
You mean to reach Moonrise? And I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep, even a torch cannot quell it. Yet, the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly. Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Keep steady. We're closing in.
Looks like they lost a fight.
Greeting.
every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
I'll stand ready, Majesty. Soon, much soon the world will bow to you.
Here, web boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Heretics in the dark! Kill them! Destroy the blasphemers! Drive them into the dark! Do not let them see light!
So AoEs it can still take damage from. If affected entity attacks or harms another creature, the sanctuary will shatter, dealing psychic damage to nearby creatures. That sucks. Sunlight sensitivity. Improved critical hit. Plus 8 initiative.
Well, so much for peace. Another day, another fight.
Damn it.
No god can protect I fear neither shadow.
On the move.
I'll cut you in
Plus 15.
Guard against the darkness!
Damn.
Strike down the blasphemous in your name, Majesty.
Got to move. What now?
I thought there was still somebody left.
I wonder if the gods are watching me. Take you. Fading fast. I think this is it.
What's going on? I thought it was, God damn it.
Got to focus.
The lantern's down. We need to get it.
Thank you. Thank you.
More immediate concerns.
Shadow Curse is gonna get him now. course, they always go for Gale. Oh, he's dead. Wow.
Won't you help me? Set me free.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Me oh my oh me.
Lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Can you feel it? Light. Hope. I'd never forgotten how it felt. Goodbye. And good fortunes. And do return to Last Light should you need space to breathe.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within. These fey creatures are infamous for their trickery. Sometimes playful, sometimes malicious.
Oh please, oh golly, me oh my. You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a Mad Rider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you? Sure I can, but will I? Yeah, sure, why not?
Cat.
Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Curious little thing.
She'd put a sailor to shame with that mouth.
All right. What now?
Blast scars. Spell and sword alike were used to ravage this battlefield.
Imagine the glorious din of it all. The streaming banners, the charging knights, the piles of severed limbs and heads.
I'd rather not. It's all the
I
same
can
to
keep
you.
going a little longer now.
There was a battle here once. A large one. Crates and caravans. The town toll house, surely.
Perhaps some of its earnings can still be found.
We're gonna come back for this. We're gonna head straight up to Moonrise Towers at the moment.
We're close. I can feel it. The Absolute. Its power is strong here.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarel's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
Let's hope this Zarel likes what we have to say.
Praise the Absolute.
to diminish our efforts, but it was rather simple getting here in the end.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see through the main doors.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Lies! I served the Absolute! I did everything I was told!
And there you have it. We're too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
Try me.
Damn it, a smoke powder bomb?
Maintain 2. General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off-limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I. Your confidence is delicious. I can see why the Absolute might be hungry to dig deeper into that mind of yours. I certainly am.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palate. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith. You feel her grasp within your thoughts for familiar, roiling zealotry. It finds no purchase.
Simply void. But why? Why would you not embrace her, worship her? I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. To take without asking, to feel without doubting, and to kill without consequence. In a word, freedom. Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought. But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
You feel her presence in your head again. She grips your mind, squeezing until your vision blurs with pain.
The Absolute's blessings have far greater value than any price you could name. Be wise. Obey. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Five. Now do you have some inspiration? 18 is pretty tough, though. I got it.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it. And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, But outside, the shadows are hungry. Fine. Talk to the Bugbear Quartermaster. Tell him he's to share my secret stash with you. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
That might be worth a look.
I itched to draw my weapon and gut every last one of these cultists.
You're keen. Just don't get carried away. Some of those guts might be of use to us unspilled, at least for a while.
I know better than to indulge every craving, Shadowheart. But when the time is right, the Absolutists will feel the sting of my blade.
Night Song is the source of Kethric's invulnerability.
Night Song. Not exactly a name I'd associate with the Absolute.
If we find it, we can use it against Thorn, perhaps.
We'll need to explore thoroughly. I doubt Kethric leaves the means to his downfall out in the open.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles.
A ritual, so though its power is weakened, you could still use the shattered pixies Balthazar discarded to craft one final lantern. Not to repel the shadows, but to wield them. Mystra forbids the use of such magic. She would insist the sigils be destroyed, the circle's evil dissipated. But she is not here, and you are.
The Shadow Lantern. And he's not even able to wield it? What kind of shit is that?
Never a dull moment.
He's the only one who can make it.
If Mystra were here, I don't think she'd be best pleased with me for doing that. She was always rather fond of pixies. Still, I'm sensing no signs of any divine retribution incoming. I'm quite sure what to make of that. True enough.
She'd certainly not want to jeopardize the completion of this little mission she and Elminster have concocted. It may not be the most savory kind of magic, but it will taste sweet enough if it brings us to the heart of the Absolute in one piece. We're up against the greatest threat Faerun has ever faced. I don't mind getting my hands dirty if it gives us a better chance of surviving. Whatever advantage I can gain for us, I will. And I refuse to feel guilty for it. No matter how much Mistress chidings might echo in my skull. Now come. Best keep moving.
Tempers are right.
Might be useful.
Always got to get more camp supplies.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you? I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better. She gathers many threads for her design, but it is still her design. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do? The prayer.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas. Darling. No!
Another parasite. Collect.
All trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood and wants more.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
As if following a well-worn path, your mind reaches out and knows where to squeeze.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Araj O'Blordra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make. Come back any... Welcome back, Truce. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. We Ablodras are simply curious by nature. No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And, if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. Don't say such a thing. Don't dash my hope.
If you have coin, then show it. Took a liking to you, did she? Watch yourself. She breaks her toys once she's done with them.
No, 900 for that.
Get moved.
Eager for battle.
I wouldn't have if not for the lamp. To think the Absolute graces such a creature.
We are each of us threads in her design. Even those you once called monsters.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Alright, seems like a good place to end it for the night. Well, y'all have a good night.